700 watt sterling, charging my batteries okay, ran my heater okay, running off a leisure battery, so that one's working okay. He's got standard UK plug and a Euro plug, you can get the adapters to go in there. 700 watt, and he's a pure sine wave as well. Sterling 700, this one's 1000. The 700 they're retailing out at 327. Right, here we have another Joyrite. This is a modified sine wave, and it's a 1500 watt one. I don't know, quite see that without the light reflecting on it. There you go. There's your part number as well. Normal 12 volt input. I know that battery is as flat as a nerd. Right, I've turned him on. He's showing that he's only just on 12 volts there. And the trying thing is, yep, he's come on. Not even struggling or anything. So that's working okay. I don't know whether this heater works upside down or not. I've turned him upside down for now. He's still on, so remote, power on. Put him on. Yeah, battery's way too low, he's gone under red. I think he says he's pulling 80 amps. That's it. Now he started, he's come back up to 11 volts, but he's still working. Because all it is that battery is way too flat. But that's just to prove that it is working. So again, it'll also run on a remote control. The other one, the big one, did as well. This one is on a switch. You can either have it on constant like it is now, or flick him over and you'll go to the remote control then. But as I say, it's got the over temperature and overload protection and everything. Ex-fire brigade, so I'm going to turn that off. As soon as I turned it off, look, it shot straight back up to 12 volts. So I'm going to let that cool down before I can turn it off. But yeah, modified sine wave, and he is the 1500 watt, and he's the 3000 watt surge. So excellent condition. Oh. I mean, that's my toolbox underneath, and that's the battery, so you can see roughly what size he is. Right, the Joyrite modified sine wave one. He's the 1500 watt, and he's retailing out at 325 excluding VAT. So there you go. Got a pure sine Joyrite, pure sine wave, 2000 watt, and he's 2000 watt and 4000 peak. So that'll run some serious, and it's also got two USB outputs. That'll run some sort of serious stuff. Output 230, yeah. Right. Well, we'll try the output then. So I'll plug the charger back in. That's it. Yep, that's working perfectly. Not even a struggle. Output 50 hertz, 228 volts. Yeah, load is 0.27 watts. Well, that's not bad. What's that? That's about 3 amps charging that. Right, now we'll go for a 500 watt heater. Right, she's in there. she's turned on, and I'll leave the charger on. Hang on, I'm going to get a remote. This heater's remote control. Turning on. 325 degrees. Didn't like it, but it's definitely blowing out some heat. Yeah, that's it. Now she's coming into action. So she's dropped it to 5, that's what it is, it's low voltage down to 10.7. I know that battery isn't very good. That's pulling 1.9 amps. Is it 1.9 amps or 458 watts? Didn't tell me how many amps a second ago. 1.9 amps. Yeah. So they're saying it's under voltage at the moment, but well, as you can see, it's running that no problem. No problem, and that at the same time. Turning off. So back straight back up to 11 volts. 50 hertz. But he is pure sine wave. And 2000 constant and 4000 peak. I don't think there's anything in the van that you'll run. It'll even run the microwave. The Dual-Right 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter. He is a nice big boy. He's 4000 surge, and your guideline price is 630 quid, and that's the cheapest one I can find on eBay. Right, this is a little automatic mains battery charger by Dual-Right again. There's the part number, if I can just get the light off it. It's 12 volts, 10 amps. Oh, lights are on there. Switches on the back. I can do it that way. There you go. There's the reference number as well. 10 amps, 50 hertz. They all work on the same hertz, and it's all 240 volt. So, oh, flick that on. Right. And then oh, it's turned off. Right, turn it on. It's got the power light at the top, and it says that battery I've been using is dead flat. So I'll leave him for an hour or two and work 10 amps into him. 10 amps ain't a lot, it's just a trickle charge, but if you're parked up on mains for any length of time, you know, you don't want to be whacking too much in. But this is automatic, it'll shut off when it's fully charged and cut back in when it drops. It says an old battery, he's knackered, that one is. There's a ready made up RCD unit with the RCD already in. Plug on the end of it, so you can plug direct into your mains. And a 4-way socket on the other side of him. So he's a ready made up thing. Handy little thing to have in your car, in your van I should say. Only got 2 of these. That one's as good as brand new, and that one has signs of wear on it. Got grubby hands. They're both LED, and they are both very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. They got blue flashing lights at the back. That way is flashing, and that way is on constant. Handy. Both still got their. That one's got the flashy, and that one's go the other way with it. Idiot there. But I don't know whether you can see. They are very powerful. Right, we got another Sterling Power, and it's a Corsi sine wave, which is a modified sine wave. He's the 1000-watt one, and this is another fire and recovery. He's a 1000-watt inverter. Again, they got a Euro plug on it and a standard plug, which the Euro plugs are these, because I got Euros in there. And I'll put it in there for you. Let's have a look. He goes in that way around or that way around. I don't think it makes any difference with these, does it? Hang on. There you go. As though it works back to front. So that's one of those. Put that back in. That right. It is on. Look, you can see the green light. Right. It also on the switch there. If you flick it to the other one, it goes to the remote control. If you buy a remote control with it, I can show you what the remotes look like, because I've got one. I got him out especially for you. There's a plug, just like an ordinary telephone plug, and it plugs into there. And then you've got the switch, which you can put that away underneath your seat or a cupboard and plug your extension lead into it. Sat on my fridge, my little 12-volt fridge at the moment. So let's flick him over onto power on. I'll do because he's a 1000-watt and this is a 500-watt heater. Remote control. Now, as you can see, he is turned on in there. Look, you can see him flashing away there. Right, and I'll turn him on if I can press the button. Yeah, start it up. There you go. Set to 25 degrees at the moment, but there, no squeal or nothing, because I have charged that battery up a bit. We've got that little charger on there charging him up, and there, so he is working, no problem there. Right, ladies and gents, this one, I mean, I'm on eBay now. Right, that's a 24-volt one, that's a 12-volt one. You know, it's averaging 220, 235, 225, so I've priced it accordingly. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen just some of the stuff that I've got tucked away in the shed. I am hoping to try and make it to the Overlander show and the camping show in June. Not 100% sure whether I'm going to make it. I'm booked in, but trouble, I got a prior hospital appointment, so I might not be able to make it, depending on how I feel when I come out of the hospital. But if anybody wants to purchase one of those, put a reserve on it, pay me by backs, and I'll take it there. If it's not too far, in the meanwhile, I can deliver it. If it's not too far, I don't want to go through the hassle of delivery, because they are heavy items and they're going to cost a fortune. So anyway, they will be at the Overlander show, so I hope to see you all there, and I'll catch you again. Bye bye for now.